Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're new here, then welcome. Today we are reviewing more Australian sunscreens and I'm gonna dedicate on all the pure mineral zinc sunscreens for today. I've actually got more to test and to be reviewed, but this is a highly requested topic, so I thought I'll separate into two chapters and we can give some really quick reviews. I'm also thinking doing like a summary of all of my zinc sunscreens after I finish reviewing all of them, same as chemical sunscreen as well as like a tinted version. I figured that's a category. For me personally, I want to know which one is the one that I would go purchase if I can only pick one. So if you're interested in all these content, please consider subscribe to my channel, and obviously if you like today's video, don't forget give me a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's just dive into it. I want to say I do mention my ranking criteria in my very first video that was last year. I have a whole playlist dedicated in sunscreen, so I will leave that list somewhere up and down below so you can check it out if you're wondering. I always rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. Same here. Let's go from my number 5, least favorite, a one that you really need to avoid. This is from the Cancer Console Classic Zinc Sunscreen SPF50+. This one has 4 hours water resistance and having UVA UVB broad spectrum. It has everything that I hate from a sunscreen in general. So it gives a really obvious white cast. It's very tacky on the skin, feels very oily, greasy, and it doesn't settle, like it doesn't set to a point that you can apply anything afterwards. So I tried it with my makeup and it was a very terrible day. I was very glad that I was wearing a mask, so all you can see is just my forehead because it was a complete disaster. So I don't think I can even use this on my body. I might get my family to give it one last try to see anyone can stand it. Otherwise, it's just gonna, it might declutter. I've got a few other products that I don't really like skincare, makeup-ish altogether. So I usually do like regret buyings every 6 months or so. So it will mention in that video. So yeah, you're definitely gonna be in there. Coming number 4 is a product that I think is okay to use, but I wouldn't recommend. It's this Natural Instinct Invisible Natural sunscreen SPF30. This one having 3 hours water resistance and also having UVA UVB broad spectrum. What I found about this particular one, I've got a tinted version as well. I haven't tested that one out. I think I've only used it once or twice. I can't exactly remember how I feel about that one, but this one comes with a quite runny texture with like particles that you can see, and you can always feel it when you're rubbing on your skin. As you massage into your skin, it will disappear, but that sort of process, it reminds me of when I'm doing my physical exfoliate, like a body scrub or facial scrub. I don't prefer that experience. And another thing is, it seems to be easy separated. I know it says shake well before every use, but I really have to shake very well and also squeeze the product, like mix them together manually. Otherwise, you will have this very liquidy, like water-ish come out first and then the product. So I don't know what's the reason why it's like that. So I don't really enjoy using this. It's not giving me any white cast, which is really good, but the finish is quite on a oily, shinier, like close to greasy sort of side. I don't want to use it by itself, so I can use it with a setting powder, with makeup afterwards, or if you're having like blotting paper, you can use that to take away the excessive oil if someone don't use makeup afterwards. So I can use it, finish it up as much as I can before it gonna expire. I think it expires this October. I think I can finish by then, but definitely not recommending, and I will not repurchase. Not even mention it's only having SPF 30. I prefer 50 if I can, so for the days when I'm really going outside and it's so hot, so 50 is way better than 30. Okay, the next 3 products are all really good, but they are having like different finishes, slightly different textures, so I still rank them in my preference. So coming out number 3, this is from WOOLWORTHS. I can't believe I really like this. This is their Clear Zinc SPF 30. This one's having UVA UVB broad spectrum protection and 4 hours water resistance. I was recommended by you guys to try this one, and I was really hesitating when I getting it. I've tried Coast and Priceline ones, and none of them were like really up in my expectation. So I was thinking this is gonna be like the Cancer Console Classic Zinc, but turns out it's way better. It comes with a runnier lotion texture, so it more feels like a body lotion. I can definitely use this on my body. I like the spreadability. It's so easy to spread and applied, quickly absorb into your skin, and leaves a little bit of white cast when you're first finished, and give it 30 seconds or a minute or so, it will completely fade it away. So there's no white cast, and the finish is more of a radiant glow that I can wear by itself. I can always wear with makeup. I'm wearing this sunscreen today under my makeup. I really liked it. It took no effort at all. You don't even have to worry rubbing or uneven. It's just so good. That consider as it's a WOOLWORTHS sunscreen. I also got their chemical sunscreen, so I'm having a high hope for that one as well now. But yeah, if you are on a budget and if you're just trying to get a very basic sunscreen that's available all time from a supermarket, this is the one to go. One complaint only, if I have to make one, is its SPF 30. Like I said, I prefer 50 if I can, particularly during the summertime. But other than that, it's pretty good. 100-gram bottle, it's perfect size as well. Good product. Coming up, number 2 is the only tinted version that I've tried recently, and this is the Invisible Zinc Sheer Defense Tinted Moisturizer SPF 50. I've got in a color medium. I've actually received this from my December Bella box. That was a really good box. I really love that one. So I'll link that unbox somewhere here. You can't get it, but if you want to watch, then that's that link there. I have to quickly mention, I always mix this up with the Tinted Daywear Mineral Sheer that I have. I mentioned this several times. I always put the description as a SPF 50, but actually I have the SPF 30 version. One of you guys very nicely pointed out to me, thank you so much. I've changed in the description box. I think I've changed everything, but now I'm just gonna compare these two for you guys as well. Let's just talk this product individually. This one gives 2 hours water resistance, also giving a UVA UVB protection. I think it's really close to the Paula's Choice SPF 30 Daily Wrinkle Defense one, but that is considered as a cosmetic product in Australia because it's a tinted base rather than having like a sunscreen as a primary sunscreen under TGA umbrella. So I would say go for this one if you're looking for like an Australian proved sunscreen. It comes with a more cream texture that you can feel is quite thick here, and the medium color is actually a bit dark for my liking, but I've been getting a bit of tan in the last month because we went on holiday, if you see the vlogs, and I was spending some time in the pool, so I actually got quite tanned. It's working alright for me at the moment. It's taking a little bit of effort to blend because the thick consistency, but once you blend it out, it just feels like a moisturizer. It's giving a nice sheer radiant glow. I actually quite like it, and let's compare it with the SPF 30 now. The SPF 31 comes with a more runny lotion texture. You can tell straight away when I put it over here. I hope you can, because I can feel it. And when you spread it out, it's far more easier. And I've got in the color light. You can also see the color differences here. On a daily basis, I'll probably prefer light better, but the medium, I can make it work at the moment. I'll say if you have my skin tone, not very pale, but sort of light, medium, natural beige sort of color, go for the light one, because imagine if you're putting on bronzer and stuff afterwards, the medium color might be too dark, so all of the other contour stuff won't show up that well. But yeah, I think both of the colors are working fine for me at the moment. I prefer the light color, and the SPF 31 is more easy to spread out. But overall, the finish are very similar, both giving a nice radiant glow. I can wear it by itself under makeup, and it's not so greasy, it's not being sliding around, stays all day, no white cast. I really like it. So if you ask me just to recommend one for you, I'll probably go for the SPF 50 because the higher SPF values here. But if you loving a lotion texture, like you're always on a go in a hurry, that you just don't want to risk that taking more time to blend it evenly, spread it out even on your face, the SPF 30 is really good. And the last but not the least, my number one exciting founding, surprise surprise, is from Cancer Consult, their Face Day Wear Moisturizer line. Again, this is their Zinc Matte formula. This one's got SPF 50, UVA UVB broad spectrum, and gives 2 hours water resistance only though. I'm not so fussy about the water resistance because I know if I'm going out for a long time I need to reapply it every 2 hours anyway, but just here for you to know, this is a bomb. If you ask me which is my favorite sunscreen, you know I love the invisible one that's coming, the matte formula, the pink label, but now I think I might like this one even better. This is a completely pure zinc formula sunscreen and it just feels like a moisturizer. It is quite a thick consistency. I think this one is quite similar to the invisible zinc tinted SPF50 one, so the consistency is like a proper cream, but it just blends amazingly onto your skin, and once you rub it out there's just no wax cast straight away, and you give it 30 seconds or so, full matte, completely matte, and it's not tacky at all. It's just amazing. I can't believe I never found this before. This is recommended by you guys as well, so thank you so much. You're giving me such great ideas and finding such good products. I don't know why I didn't purchase this. I don't think they sell this at supermarket. Maybe they do, but definitely I found this at the chemist. Like at the chemist they have a more wider range of all of the Cancer Console products, so I think that could be the only reason that I wasn't able to find it from the supermarket. But I'm completely blown away by it. It's got everything I want. Like I said, no white cast, the full matte finish, and is not causing any stinging, no peeling. It just feels like a thick moisturizer on your face and gives a really good protection. So I really loving this. And speaking of stinging and peeling, none of these sunscreen that I'm mentioning today cause any stinging on my face, and they're not causing any peeling, except obviously this one. This one's just too tacky, although it's not peeling, but tackiness is terrible as well. And this one's not peeling, but it might slide around your face a little bit, like just a teeny tiny bit, not to a point that I would complain, but it's not staying as good as the other three I just mentioned. So yeah, if you ask me to recommend one zinc mineral sunscreen that's suitable for everyone, this is definitely one to go. And the chemical one will be their same line, but their Face Day Wear Moisturizer Invisible Matte Formula. I'm so loving Cancer Console at the moment. They have such a good products with such a good price point. One thing to be noticed, this one is coming in 50 mils. I believe all of their Face Day Wear other products are coming in 75 mils, so it's a little bit smaller packaging, but for the face I think it's pretty good. Would I use it on my body? I think it's a little bit too thick. I like the texture from the WOOLWORTHS one to be used on my body. Just wishing it's SPF 50 as well. Alright, that is everything for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I was really happy finding some new products and can share with you guys. Please leave your comments down below if you test any of these that I mentioned and you have a different sort of experience, because I've only got one particular skin type. If you can help other people's, I'm more than happy to see your comments. And also let me know if there's any particular products you want me to try. I am having a lot of sunscreen waiting for me to try, but I'm also having a list on my notebooks, all the ones that you guys recommended, so I'm slowly going through those and I will go through them eventually. Yes, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like today's video and consider subscribe to my channel. Until next one, I hope you guys all have had a great day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!